Hello, my name is Johan and I'm a South African sysadmin in Russia. And today we got a vlog full of news. And I mean full of news. From Ubuntu to Nokia to something I heard on a podcast. And yeah, I can't wait to share it with you. So let's go to my browser and check out some of the news. So basically, as you can see, this morning when I woke up, I went to one of my favorite sites which I like to look at, and it's OMG Ubuntu. And they got some very interesting posts out about the future for GNOME in Ubuntu 17.10 and beyond. And as Canonical have been a bit silent about it, it was very interesting to get the first official news from this great company of what's happening. So, as we all know, Ubuntu is switching to GNOME, and I'm just running with you through it all. Will there be a new look for Ubuntu with GNOME? They say there will be a new theme maybe for Ubuntu 18.4, but for 7.10 it will be mainly stock Ubuntu, and that's okay. It's exciting. It's exciting to see that there's some changes happening. So they say that they want to keep it mainly as GNOME are at the moment, just making it better, and it's a great idea. And they say many of the additional GNOME apps, they're not sure yet what will be added and what will not be added to stock Ubuntu, but there will be a discussion about it and they will let us know in the future. It's awesome. It's awesome to at least get something of it. And Wayland will most probably be the default session for Ubuntu 17.10, which is a change. I would love to see how apps works like Steam and different apps in Wayland, and I guess we will just have to wait and see. But I can see there's going to be lots of improvements. And they say what version of GNOME will be used in Ubuntu 17.10. They say most probably 3.26, which will be the newest, but they haven't made a decision yet. But that's okay. And the guy who gave us all this information is of course the guy from OMG Ubuntu, but he was also joined by a guy who was part of the desktop team of Ubuntu before, and he was moved over to the GNOME desktop team for Ubuntu. So that's awesome that there is a desktop team for Ubuntu. And the last thing, and this is the main thing about it, is extensions. They want to add some extensions to make it better, and they ask the community, they ask us to help them by taking part in the poll to choose what we think about 7 different apps. And this morning I made a video about it, where you can look at how these different apps look in stock Ubuntu GNOME 17.4, and you can find the video in the description of the video. Look there, thank you. But you can please take part of this poll. There's dog and patience. You can check it out and check out the video, and please help them out and choose what you would like to see in Ubuntu, stock Ubuntu, and what you think is not really needed. And the next thing we want to talk about is Nokia. As we all know, Nokia is launching a few new phones. I'm very excited about it. I love to see good hardware for a good price. And I love the Nokia make. And I can't wait to become part of the Nokia community soon also. And of course, peer Android, which means they say we will get the latest versions of Android when it's being released. Personally, I would love to have actually like a Ubuntu phone, but it's there. There's no clear Linux-based, Linux-loving operating system out there, and I guess Android is the best, but it's cool to have peer latest up-to-date Linux's Android one with updates. It means that we will not have like an old buggy one with lots of holes. So that's cool. And yesterday they had a presentation in Russia about the launch in Russia, and most of it is in English. They pretty much the same information than the normal things. But if you want to look at it, please go. It was a bit of a strange launch, as you can see. People were just standing there, and there was like a round table with a few people, important people talking there. It was a bit of an odd meeting. It felt a bit odd when I looked at it last night, but it's an exciting thing. And one of the exciting things, the most exciting thing I saw about it is that they say there's going to be a pre-order, and it should start tomorrow. And on the first day of the pre-order, and I want to do it, on the 18th, if you order the Nokia 3 or 5 or 6, you will get a Nokia 3310 for free as a gift. And I don't know where to do it, and if it's easy, if it's possible, if I say, oh my goodness, I can do it here, I most definitely will do it, because I want to get for me and most probably for my wife also the new Nokia 3s when they're being released, and to do some unboxing, so why not? And then also when they spoke about this new launch, the launch day in Russia, they already had a launch day in India also, so it's spreading all over the world, and it will soon be in your country also. They also revealed 3 unknown phones when they sent some notes to the Russians, and then they also revealed that the Nokia 8 is coming, and one more mid-ranger, which is really cool, and I can't wait to see it. Yeah, and then the last news, as you can see, is about Elementary OS. I was listening to a podcast yesterday, quite a fresh one, new one, and they just mentioned like they installed a new version of Elementary OS on some hardware, and it was for me an eye-opener, because Elementary always produce a new OS every second year after LTS release of Ubuntu, and the library is based on that. And if later this week or whenever comes a new release of Elementary, it's most probably because of the new Pay What You Want software center. But it will be interesting to see. I'm not sure if it's actually going to happen or what's going to happen. It will be very cool. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen because I trust the podcast very much. Love it. But we just have to wait and see. Thank you for watching. See you soon, and bless you.